Sonia, I can store a single value in a variable, but what if I have a whole collection of things?
Use a list. Lists store multiple items in one variable. Square brackets, items separated by commas. Each item has an index starting at 0. Fruits index 0 is apple, index 1 is banana, index 2 is cherry. Negative indices count from the end. Fruits negative 1 is the last item, fruits negative 2 is second last. Slice with colon. Fruits 1:3 gives items from index 1 up to, but not including, index 3. Slice can take a step too. Fruits 2 gives every second item. Omitting start means 0.
Can I change an item after the list is already created?
Yes, lists are mutable. Assign a new value to an index, list, bracket 0, equals new value. Append adds to the end. Insert adds at an index and shifts items right. Extend adds multiple items. Remove deletes by value, pop removes by index and returns it. Sort arranges in ascending order.
How do I check if a specific item is in the list?
The in operator. If item in list returns true if found. Works great with if statements. Len gives the count. The plus sign concatenates two lists into one combined list. Lists can hold other lists too, nested lists. A matrix of 3 rows and 2 columns.
Can I create a list from another list? Like squares from numbers?
Yes. List comprehension. New list equals expression for variable in original list. Very clean. Add an if filter at the end. Evens equals n for n in nums if n%2 equals 0.
Lists are incredibly versatile. Let's build some in the lab.
Create a list of fruits. Index 0 is apple, index 1 is banana, index 2 is cherry. Negative 1 gives the last item from the end.
Index 0 is first, index negative 1 is last. Positive indices start at the beginning, negatives from the end.
Slice nums 1:4 gives indices 1, 2, and 3. Colon 3 gives from start to 3. Colon 2 gives every second value.
Slice start is included, stop is excluded. A step of 2 skips every other item.
Lists are mutable. Assigning colors index 1 equals yellow replaces blue with yellow directly in the list.
Strings can't do this. Lists can change after creation, and that's exactly what mutable means.
Start with empty list. Append adds learn Python to the end. Insert 0 plan pushes everything right by 1.
Append goes at the end. Insert with index 0 puts the new item at the very front of the list.
Remove by value 30 deletes the first 30 it finds. Pop without an index removes and returns the last item, 50.
Remove finds by value, Pop removes by position. Pop also gives me back the value that was removed.
Len of items is 3. Book in items is true. Laptop in items is false. The in operator checks membership.
In works perfectly with if statements. If laptop in items checks whether it exists before trying to use it.
Sort arranges scores from lowest to highest, 78 to 95. Reverse flips the entire list around.
Sort and reverse change the list in place. I don't need to create a new variable for the result.
Plus sign concatenates lists. A plus B creates a brand new list with all elements from both lists.
The original lists stay unchanged. Plus makes a completely new combined list without modifying the originals.
Nested list matrix with 3 rows and 2 columns. Matrix 0 gives the first row. Matrix 1 gives row 1 column 1, which is 4.
Multiple indices access nested levels. First index picks the row, second index picks the column inside that row.
List comprehension. N squared for each n in nums creates squares in one line. Add if n even to filter for evens only.
One line creates a whole new list. The expression goes first, then for, then optional if filter. Very clean.